Alright, so what's up? Welcome to the Wednesday update with your boy Echo of Echo Do It here, and we're gonna be covering everything that it is to cover about with the update that's gonna be dropping tomorrow, of course, including the new map. So stay tuned, we're gonna be playing it. Of course, I'll be doing the map at the end of the video, but there's gonna be timestamp down under so you guys don't get lost. And let's actually get this show on the road. Alright, so what you're seeing right here basically is a recap of the skin that's gonna be dropping tomorrow with the update. So we're gonna be having a rerun of the SS banner of Skylark. Now, as you guys may know, every season there's gonna be like 2 SS banner basically, and like so far it's all been like either brand new or the older ones that haven't been introduced yet on the CN version or on the Steam version. And now over here we're getting it like once again, which I'm glad for, like especially some new players. I know there's like an influx of players since like the Kizuna collab, and some of them haven't been able to like get the skins that they wanted for like for the mechas that they want. And I'm really glad like that they're gonna be reintroducing these skins just so like they have the ability to like do some pulls, or maybe they're old players that they didn't have like enough to top up at the time, and now they know it's coming back, they can like prepare and whatnot. So this banner is gonna be rerunning again tomorrow, along with like the biggest update there is. And after all that, we're actually getting another event, another Christmas themed event. Like that includes like free chromatic tickets, free stickers, and it's gonna be bingo styled once again. Of course, it's just an A skin, don't expect too much. You can actually take a look at it over here. It's just an A skin sniper rifle, not as exciting as some skins, I know, but of course it's free and it's like generously provided to us by our overlords at NetEase. After this event, actually, let's take a look at what's going on in game. Now, for you whales out there, insert whale noise. You guys may know that on the top up benefit over here, like it used to be that for the first 4 over here, you can get like double reward. Basically, I still have it over here on the 60 crystal. Double for the first claim, and for the 1280 crystal, double for the first claim. That's where we're getting 1280 and 1283 crystals. And for the 3 down here, you're getting 50% bonus with every top up you do. I don't have it anymore for some of these. And for you larger whales out there, I'm pretty sure this has all been cleared out. And surprisingly, I don't know what happened with NetEase, but apparently they're gonna be restarting this. Basically, it's gonna be like you haven't even topped up at all, so ×2 once again. Even if you did it like 100 times, ×2 once again for these top ups, and 50% bonus again for these top ups, which is just like really surprising move from NetEase. And then let's take a look at the guns along with the update tomorrow. You guys may have remembered that they reworked the audio for like the normal assault rifle, right? So they changed it so that whenever you tap like, you know, a single fire, whenever you're trying to be precise and whatnot, the sound file that's playing now is like more accurately representative of the fire rate of the gun, so that whenever you just want a single fire, it doesn't sound like it's being abruptly cut off. And apparently they're doing that with like majority of the guns as well, like including the light rifle, the TAC SMG, the mini SMG, the Rainstorm shotgun, which they call the Tempest shotgun, surprisingly, but yeah, it's like it has basically like the same meaning. Tempest translates to storm, the Mediator machine gun, and the Hydra missile. Let me see if I missed something over here. Light rifle, TAC, mini, Mediator, Rainstorm, and Hydra. So I didn't miss anything down here. basically everything that's rapid fire that can be rapid fired and can also be single fired if you have like a good enough of a trigger control finger. We're getting like an audio rework. I'm not sure if it's gonna be as drastic as the assault rifle, because I was like so surprised when it dropped, because it was kind of like a small line of message. And these two are like new guns. I'm not sure how drastic it will be. And I wasn't actually expecting any of these two guns to like get reworked so quickly in terms of their audio. But apparently we are, and that's a welcome change. Along with that is gonna be a couple of quality of life fixes. It's gonna be, I swear to God, this is gonna be like the last topic that we need to cover before we move on over to the new map. So over here we have we have like 4 quality of life fixes. So they're gonna be throttling back on Michael's fire rate, which apparently they broke with like the previous update. So they kind of like nerfed him with like the previous update. They made it so that it spreads more as opposed to like laser beam accurate knives. So they nerfed him, but in the process they kind of broke the fire rate so that it's slightly faster than it was previously, and now they're throttling it back. When I already told you about it. Over here, it seems like they're fixing something about the display logics. They're gonna be fixing something about the top-up reward. Probably just some visual or better translation, because there are some translations that are like, just way wrong. Seems like NetEase doesn't have like a native English speaker over there, but who am I to judge? I'm not over there. And then these last 2 entries are gonna be for the base rate. Apparently, on base rate, occasionally you'll have some points that are not gonna be calculated or not gonna be fulfilled along the bar of progression in game. And then over here it says that your pilots didn't have a passive skill or like a talent before this update. So from the last week's update up till now, apparently your pilots didn't have any passive, and now they're adding it just so like stuff can be a little bit more fair, a little bit more customizable. Not everyone's like a blank slate. And after that, we're gonna play this video real quick. We're gonna play this. After that, finally we're getting like the biggest update to ever grace us on Super Mecha Champions, and that's gonna be up. That's gonna be this new map. I'll remove myself from the camera just so you can like watch this video over here. I'm not sure if the volume mix is gonna be alright, but yeah, let's see. Let's play this. So what you just saw over there, excitingly, is the cinematic preview for the new map! Finally! The new map that's gonna be dropping on Super Mecha Champions. It's gonna be called the Origo map, or the Origin, or not Origo map, but the Origo Island? Origin Island? I'm not sure if it's still a work in progress or a mistranslation, but yeah, I think they're sticking with that, the Origo Island. It's like a floating island of sorts, somewhat like Columbus from Bioshock Infinite. If you played Bioshock Infinite, it's actually like very similar, like with like the Victorian style, the steampunk style, and we actually have a massive resolution art. Not super massive, but it's larger than 1080, and that's bigger than normal. Let's pause this so it's a little bit more quiet. This image right here is in Chinese text, but basically it just says Origo Island. gonna be released on December 30th. Probably can't see it because of me, but yeah, it's Chinese and not a lot of you on my audience can read that. And here is what it looks like. It's actually like pretty small, pretty tiny compared to like the map that we already have, which is Alpha City. There's a big propeller up front, and then there's this small rearward facing propeller, which leads me to believe that this part right here is gonna be the northern side of the map, and then this propeller right here is gonna indicate like the southern side of the map. And there are some dangers, there are some features, and there are some things you must understand over here. No mention of how many players can get in, because with like the original map you can like go up to 100 players. Over here it seems like it's gonna be significantly smaller, so I don't know how many players, how the matchmaking will be affected. But yeah, there's that to consider. And I'm very glad and kind of shocked, honestly, quite with NetEase and how they treated Firefox. I am shocked that there's like a lot of colors over here. There's like the silver kind of like Victorian kind of area, and then there's this bronze slash rusty kind of look over here, and then there's the central steampunk area, and along with it I actually see some dangers over here. There's a pitfall, there's an open area, and same goes for over here. Like after the runway kind of section here, there's seems to be like there's some pitfalls. So yes, it is a floating island. No, there will not be invisible walls, and you can actually lose if you fall. Like it says over there on the update that you can fall up to 5 times, and then on your 6th fall you're gone, you're eliminated, you're completely erased. And some of you may be concerned about like the size, and I actually welcome that. I'm gonna like probably put an edited I'm probably gonna put a picture of like the OG map in comparison over here. And now that I realize that, like after looking at this map is very tight, but it doesn't have as much of like a dead zone. Like you can see some lush greeneries over here, like some mountainous areas that may remind you of the Southern Islands, but the scale of it is kind of similar to what you'd see on the north side of West Villa or on the west side of the baseball arenas. A very small kind of like dead zone here. Same goes over here, but it's on the very edge of the map, and I don't really picture that much action going on over here. But I do like the terrain that they have going on. And what I like about this, it kind of like reminds me of like a slightly larger version of what we have on the central island of the current map, which is like CBD, Music Grounds, Ayumi area, and all of that jazz. And this area like here looks to be the new Ayumi. I'm not sure, don't take my word for it, but either this or that's gonna be like the new Ayumi of this map. And there's not much dead zone. You can like explore here and you'd find loot, you'd find items, no problem. You'd find enemy, you'd find bots, no problem. And as you can see, there's like a lot of railways connecting, especially from like the central station, of course, being the central station. And they did say that you can use the trains, you can use the railways. What I'm concerned about is like the railways seem to be a little bit slim compared to what we have on Alpha City. So I'm not sure if you can like properly utilize that with your mechas, or if it's just gonna be like a pilot only area. But yeah, apparently that's the new feature of the map. There's gonna be moving trams. There's gonna be like an active railway system. Like over here, railcars will follow the regular route on the islands for players to hitch a ride. Hopefully that doesn't introduce any frame drops. And then return to surface. Players get 5 chances each to respawn in a random location nearby if they fell off the island but are eliminated on the 6th fall. So if you're cheeky, like say you're using Firestar, you're using Puma, you can like kick off a player and then screw them up, spawn them somewhere away from combat, and focus on the 2 players on the map. So there's a return to surface function, so railcar function, and as I said, smaller map, faster paced combat, and the timing of the circle zone or the signal circle is also different. It says it's gonna be like a lot faster, and I like what they're saying about like the lore over here. So apparently, as opposed to like what's suggested on the comics, we're not getting like a time travel esque sort of like explanation. So this is a tourist destination, and basically Mecha League, Super League, or whatever is just claiming it to be the next venue of their tournaments, of their competition and whatnot. And I'm all down for that because having time travel is kind of like cringe and it's kind of hard to explain, hard to follow. So having this basically just as a floating island, and originally a tourist destination, to be a new venue for like a mega competition and whatnot. I love how they treated it. Basically, it's not gonna be as cringy as some of you would have expected. Me, I don't like time travel, and I guess that's that for the update. And we'll just have to like wait for tomorrow how it's actually treated. Oh, also before I forget, they did say over here that Alpha City is not gonna be going away. Instead, you're gonna be getting a random chance to enter the Origo. But yeah, it says that you're gonna be getting like a random chance to like enter the Origo Island when playing Battle Royale. So I don't expect any weather system to be in place over here. I don't really see a night mode, although some of the pictures kind of suggest otherwise. But yeah, it seems like it's gonna be treated somewhat like Cold Clash or Candy House Battle, wherein there's a random chance of every time you match, there's gonna be a random chance that you'll be getting Alpha City or the Origo Island when you drop in, and I'm all excited for that. Like, I'm glad that they're not taking off the original map, because as old and somewhat boring as it is for original players, it holds a special place in our hearts. So yeah, I guess that's all for like today's update. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe the video so we can help grow this out, and we can even help maybe grow out the game somehow. If I get recommended to the front page and whatnot. So yeah, this has been Echo, and thank you so much. And I might be streaming on Twitch later, or I would have streamed on Twitch if you're watching this tomorrow or some other day. And I'll stream like the release of the map as well, so stay tuned to that. Be sure to like sub on the channel and follow on the Twitch as well. I put the link on my description and whatnot. And yeah, bye bye.